today on 15 on 15.
Aruba is recognized internationally for their tourism plans. Plus, check out this new feature from the popular booking site Airbnb. And ATV commemorates World Diabetes Day. Thank you for joining us on another edition of 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV with Daniela Piazzi. Let's get started with our latest local news topics. During this year's World Travel Market in England, Aruba got a special recognition for their green efforts and responsible tourism practices. During the World Travel Market organization in England, the Aruba Tourism Authority received the Silver Prize for their efforts to help the environment. They also were awarded Best Destination for Responsible Tourism. The organization believes Aruba is a leader in sustainable tourism practices and state that this year they had the most diverse group of finalists. Earlier this year, Aruba received the Destination Leadership Award by the National Geographic's World Legacy Awards. These recognitions are thanks to Aruba's vision to produce potable water and electricity without the use of fossil fuel by 2020. Congratulations to Aruba on this recognition. In other news, this week marked the beginning of exams for Aruba's future generations. Students of Colegio Urbano prepared in anxiety for this semester's exams. Beginning Wednesday morning, 1,592 students from the local high school Colegio Urbano were preparing for this semester's exams. The faculty of Colegio Urbano would like to wish all of their students a lot of luck, but they are sure these students are prepared. Although there is no more time to start early, there are still some tips that could help these students survive the week. According to Times Magazine, the top tips to survive exams are get rest, stay active, eat well, experiment with different methods of studying, and most importantly, silence your social media accounts, which can be a big distraction. For seniors at Colegio Urbano, they'll be receiving 4 test periods, which consist of 3 tests that count for 50% of their grades, and a final exam that counts for the rest of the final grade. The final exam is brought in securely from Holland at the end of May. Good luck to all the students during this rigorous week of exams. Moving forward, over the past couple of years, the island has seen many changes to the center of downtown. At the beginning of the year, the official ceremony to begin the Plaza Padu began, and currently they are in the second phase of the plaza. The community could not be happier with these developments. The plaza is being dedicated to the co-writer of Aruba's national anthem and musical icon Padu Lampe. This plaza will be inaugurated next year during the 30th year celebration of Aruba's status apart. This project will be located beside the Cocolishi building in the center of the city. In other news, a top official confirms that Venezuela's PDVSA and Citgo Petroleum are currently studying various options to restart the former Valero refinery in Aruba. Aruba's government said in September it had signed a memorandum of understanding with Citgo to explore the reopening and operating of a refinery that has been idled since 2012 when owner Valero Energy closed its crude processing units amid low margins. PDVSA owns but also operates several refineries and storage terminals in the Caribbean. Its presence in the area has been growing in recent years as the company needs more facilities to refine, receive imported oils, and formulate exportable blends. A source of Valero confirms they have not yet received a proposal, and he added the firm has been working in recent months to finally shut down the refinery's remaining operations, including industrial services such as steam water and power by end of the year. When halting the refinery 3 years ago, Valero said it would keep circulating while looking for a buyer. Stay with us because we'll be right back with more 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV. After the break, Airbnb introduces smart pricing. Thank you so much for staying with us. Aruba is big on vacation property rentals. This is made possible through websites such as Booking.com, Expedia, and Airbnb. These companies are now making smart pricing tools available that automatically set rates based on current supply and demand. This tool by Airbnb is an extension of the Price Tips features introduced earlier this year. Price Tips offered suggestions for hosts about when they should raise or lower prices to increase the number of bookings based on previous trends, but require people to manually adjust the rates. Smart pricing takes the feature a step further by fully automating the process. Once enabled, smart pricing will automatically adjust the rates to maximize both the number of bookings and the total revenue. Behind the scenes, the smart pricing tool takes a wide range of factors into account when adjusting the price. The exact location of the unit, the time of the year, local events, as well as historical supply and demand data are all weighed in to determine the ideal price for any given day. If you frequently rent out your apartment here in Aruba, for instance, the model would automatically adjust during the annual carnival celebration to reflect the extremely increased demand. Moving forward, the Aruba Tourism Authority has gained international recognition for their tourism conscientization campaign, Duna Aruba Lo Mijo Dibo. Over the course of the year, the Tourism Association has released many promos for the campaign, and here is the latest one. Duna Aruba Lo Mijo Dibo is a new and improved version of the tourism conscientization campaign, Mi Compromiso. Earlier this year, the campaign was launched with a matching jingle that has been circulating the island's media outlets ever since. This promotion for the Duna Aruba Lo Mijo Dibo campaign features the Archaeological Museum. Turning the page, on the streets of Seattle, crews are cleaning the famed gum wall, where tourists and locals have been sticking their unused chewing gum for the past 20 years. The Market Theater gum wall is a brick wall covered in used chewing gum in an alley in downtown Seattle. Now, crews are cleaning Seattle's famed gum wall, where tourists and locals have been sticking their used gum for more than 20 years. The wall is plastered with wads of gum in kaleidoscope of colors, some stretched and pinched into messages, hearts, and other designs. People also have used gooey gobs to paste up pictures, business cards, and other mementos. Although the walls will be cleaned down to a bare brick, officials expect the gum sticking tradition will quickly return. To clean the walls, officials said they chose steam over pressure washing to conserve the historic market's brick walls. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with more 15 on 15 after a word from one of our sponsors. When we come back, Norian Helder tells us about her battle with diabetes. Thank you for staying with us. This upcoming Saturday will be the world commemorating World Diabetes Day. In recent research, Aruba has been known to be amongst the top diabetes statistics, with more than 13% of the community being diagnosed and undiagnosed with this disease. Norian Helder is a young woman who has recently been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and she has decided to radically change her lifestyle ever since. Norian Helder is a 20-year-old student at the University of Aruba. Ever since her diagnosis, she has gathered a substantial amount of information to become an advocate for this disease.
When I was diagnosed with diabetes type 1, which means that my pancreas is no longer producing insulin at all, so I have to give myself insulin through a needle every night, every day. And a lot of people experience this around the world, so it is calculated that in 2040, there will be around 692 people with diabetes. So there's a new calculation from International Diabetes Federation that it's a lot worse than they thought. So if we do not take enough action right now, it will be a lot worse in the future.
Norian believes these numbers have risen due to a lack of information on diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, for example, is not caused by poor diet, but instead it is just purely genetics.
Diabetes does not discriminate. So if somebody tells you, oh, but you're skinny, how come you have diabetes? You don't eat sugar. It's not like that. So people should inform themselves better how you can get diabetes and why you get diabetes. And diabetes type 1, I could say, is because of a disorder in the immune system. So it attacks your pancreas, and that's why my pancreas stopped working. So it's not because I ate sugar or ate too much rice or too much bread. Type 2 diabetes comes because your lifestyle is not as it should be. You should move more, do more sports, work out more, and eat more healthy. So that it's important to distinguish these two types of diabetes, and also that you're never alone. A lot of people have diabetes around the world, and it's not that bad when other people support you. And I believe social support is very important. And now we have technology, so why not?
Looking back, Norian believes the signs were there as early of the age of 13.
I've been reading around, and for type 1 diabetes, I could say that I lost a lot of weight. I lost 12 kilos. I drank a lot of water, 4 liters per day, you could say, of liquid. I was not hungry. I was nauseous all the time, very tired. I would feel like I had asthma. So they say in Dutch, you feel benauwd. So I couldn't breathe. I was having a lot of difficulty sleeping. I was feeling tired all the time, and my color became completely yellow. So I lost all of the proteins and very important stuff in food that I had to eat. I lost all of that through my body, so through liquid.
For more information on World Diabetes Day, you can visit the Aruba Diabetes Foundation on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. These were your local news updates and trending lifestyle topics. Don't forget to like our 15 on 15 Facebook page and Instagram page, and be sure to tune back in tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. for more 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV. See ya then.